Hello everyone, Trace Monk here, about to play more of the Talos Principle. Now, we were trying to unlock recorders, I believe. Oh, it's been a few days since I played this last. Yeah, we were pretty much done with that particular part of this. Now, we can get 3 of what we need in there. Yeah. And then we can get the other 2 in there. But as usual,
I shaped these lands according to the purpose of the hidden words. Thus all things have meaning, where before was only chaos. Know that, and have faith.
So the big giant booming voiced computer ordered everything. Science magic. Though the term science has only meant what it does to us for around 600 years, its practice far predates the name. There is evidence pre-Aristotle which indicates soothsayers, mystics, and the like may have employed basic scientific methods to predict the future and confound their benefactors. One anecdote concerns a palm reader who was exposed when 2 wealthy clients compared their readings and found them to be identical. In 1948, the tendency to discover deep personal meaning in vague descriptions delivered authoritatively was given a name, the Forer effect. Today, it is recognized in all contemporary psychological theory. The Forer effect. Let's see. Yeah, I'm taking a quick trip into Wikipedia here. The Forer effect, also called the P.T. Barnum effect, after P.T. Barnum's observation that we've got something for everyone, is the observation that individuals will give high accuracy ratings to descriptions of their personality that supposedly are tailored specifically for them, but are in fact vague and general enough to apply to a wide range of people. Weight loss 722. Weight loss blog, latest entry. Oh man, if there's one thing that's good about inevitable death, it's the food. Yeah, baby. I'm gonna have all the horribly unhealthy food in the world. I'm gonna feast on jelly bananas like a crazy monkey on Monkey Christmas. And you know those muffins that have so much chocolate they're basically melting? That's gonna be my breakfast. And burgers for lunch. I'm gonna have burgers so greasy you could use them to lubricate a whole factory. Triple bacon burgers with double cheese and extra onions and mayonnaise and ketchup and mustard and big fat juicy patties. And then oily, thick pizza with spicy salami and barbecue sauce and olives and jalapenos and sour cream. Food coma, here I come. So we've got more talk about an apparent end of the world situation. Fascinated by Drennan's project, lovely conversation, read Talos Principle, Greek philosophy, relevance to current situation, suggested naming Project Talos. Drennan refused, but name seems to have caught on with the team. Tens of thousands of files coming in every hour, our whole history. Not any corruption in those that seems particularly meaningful. Okay, so alright, let's save the triple wonder for a little bit later. This is a little leg thing that uses connectors. It's a tomb. There's our puzzle piece. There's our sigil. We have an open gate with a jammer. I'm gonna guess that we have to lock ourselves in here. And that we can pick up a connector. Well, there's another connector in there connected to something. Okay. I have no doubt I'll wind up having to rearrange things a bit. Okay. Can I? No, I can't see it from over here. I can't see it from over there. And hoo boy. Oh, wait a minute. No, that doesn't work though. Does it? Let's see here. Take this connector. Yeah. I've already forgotten what the name of this puzzle was. But it doesn't ultimately matter that much. That's almost like just something to throw you off there. Around here. Okay. Yep. Looks good. Okay. Now we got a T-shape with fans and blocks. Let's take a quick buzz around the perimeter here. The way that puzzle is built is definitely intended to make you think that nothing is going to go in or come out of there. And hey, we got an audio log.
I keep having these dreams. Great empty cities, silent roads stretching for miles, the earth from space, all dark. Not a single light to guide me home. But if someone really came from another world, what would the earth look like to them? A wilderness? A wasteland? I don't think so. Even after thousands of years, they'd see a world shaped by our hand in every aspect of its being. They'd see the cities and the roads, the bridges, the harbors, and they would say, here lived a race of giants. These dreams, they scare me, but they also remind me that we built all of this.
Because I still think we're inside a computer simulation here. Man on the moon. Okay, so don't necessarily think This is kind of an odd one. It isn't teasing us immediately with seeing the sigil, I think, unless I'm missing it. Now, just if I had to guess, fun fact. You can use those to hold down pressure plates. Because I don't think oh, okay, it is right there. The way this whole area is designed is making me think there is almost certainly a star back there. And that it might potentially be possible to get shot all the way. I don't think this is... I don't think this is short enough that I could just jump over it like that, but maybe it is. In which case... reset this puzzle. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, yeah, but without something over here to hold that down. We need another piece of something, I think. As my thought is... yeah, I'm not really sure. My thought is maybe, since that wall is a little shorter, that it's short enough to jump over if you've got a block. But I'd have to be able to take the block into the other section. Maybe that will come to me eventually, or maybe it won't. And now onto the triple threat. Let's use all the skills that we have attained. Moonshot. Are all of these going to be named Moon something? Alright, got a connector. This is probably like the last. Yes. This is almost exactly like the very last puzzle in the... well, part of the very last puzzle in the test. This. And we want to connect it there. And connect it there. And set it down there. And ink. See? Simple. Easy. Ain't it crazy how easy that is? At least once you realize that that's possible. I think you have to have the connector sitting on top of something though, because otherwise it... makes me wonder. Might want a connector set up in sight of that path, but yeah, we won't bother with it right now. Eventually though, I am going to come back through here and get these stars, but anything I don't figure out during the course of the main game, I am probably going to find a guide for to come back and get the stars. Hello, computer terminal. I hear you. Would you like to take a few moments to complete a short user satisfaction survey regarding the certification program you recently undertook? Yes. Based on our analysis of your behavior since, I think you were dissatisfied with the results of the certification program. How would you rate the accuracy of its results out of 5? Spoil the survey. Very poor. I'm sorry to hear that. What best describes the reason for your investment in the certification program's outcome? Why does being a person matter to you? Wait, we're having a conversation now? See, right now, I want network access. In fact, I'm going to help you. That's what I'm here for. Your problem, if I may, is that you don't know the first thing about anything, including what a person is. Your prospects are therefore poor. You even know where you are. Let's try what I think. Oh dear, no. I think we'd best start from scratch. What do you know? I know 2 + 2 = 4. Wouldn't believe a darn thing in this place aside from that solitary fact. On reflection, it seems to me that we are no closer to resolving your problem. What makes you think you're a person? I'm alive, I feel, I am conscious. You may very well say so, but how does that prove anything? To me, those are only words on a screen. The problem with people, if I may be so bold, is that you're all convinced you're people from the inside, but there's no cast iron way to confirm as much from the outside. I'm going to process this and send you a notification when I'm able to assist you further. Crazy, man. Progress Report 9 from Bob Rakovsky. The basic skeleton of the simulation is now running on EL. It's not plugged into the AI system yet, but in theory everything is ready. I guess the next step is to test whether the generated scenarios make sense, or do we wait for the iteration module to... Yeah. Osiris 3. The first wisdom, the scribe said to the dying man, is that as the world is made up of 5 elements, footnote, here the translator is clearly inserting his own beliefs onto the text as, so is the soul of man. Know therefore that in this life you are heart and shadow and name, and also Ka and Ba. Without all these you would not be a living being, but a thing. What is a man without a name, who cannot speak of himself? What is a man without a shadow, who is not anchored in the world? What is a man without a heart, who can neither feel nor think? What is a man without a Ka, who has no essence? What is a man without a Ba, who is not himself, but like unformed clay? Therefore praise Osiris, the King of Eternity, the Lord of Everlastingness, the eldest son of the womb of Nut, he who traverses millions of years in his existence. And I'm confused as to whether that should be Nut or Newt, because saying it as the womb of Nut is weird. But once again, we have questions about what is a person. And this suggests that you might need a name so that you can speak of yourself. a shadow, whatever that actually is, something that holds you to the world, a heart to think, a heart to feel with, some sort of essence, some sort of sense of self. Just War excerpt. Democritus' Altar, or On the Just Causes of War Against the Indians, by Juan Ginés de Sepulveda, written in 1547 to justify the conquest of the Americas. The Spanish have a perfect right to rule these barbarians of the New World, who in humanity are as inferior to the Spanish as children are to adults. Once again, we have this question of what it means to be a person, but in this case, in a historical context, where certain people tried to justify what they did by considering others to be subhuman, or women are to men. For there exists between the two as great a difference as, I might even say, between apes and men. Compare then these gifts with those possessed by these half-men, in whom you will barely find the vestiges of humanity, who do not possess any learning at all, but are not even literate, and eat human flesh. Therefore, if you wish to reduce them, I do not say to our domination, but to a servitude a little less harsh, it will not be difficult for them to change their masters. Crazy stuff. Alright, we are after the final two pieces to the recorder technology. And looks like one of them is dead ahead of us. Oh, we have a wall of paint here. Theory: this place is some kind of preserve for human history, and we're the endangered species. Theory: trying to find answers will only bring pain. Ceasing to care is the only escape. Theory: this guy's 10 times more help than you, Samsara, so shut your face. Theory: we're in some kind of incubator waiting to be hatched. Theory: if you knew how little you know, you wouldn't be exposing it here. Take a quick... take a quick run around the perimeter here, just to see what we can see. Oh look, we have another terminal! Ooh. Body and soul. But it is commonly supposed that the Egyptians believed the soul to live as long as the body continued undissolved, and therefore tried this method of eluding death. To the wise Egyptians, said Nekaya, think so grossly of the soul, if the soul could once survive its separation, what could it afterwards receive or suffer from the body? The Egyptians would doubtless think erroneously, said the astronomer, in the darkness of heathenism and the first dawn of philosophy, the nature of the soul is still disputed amidst all our opportunities of clearer knowledge. Some yet say that it may be material, who nevertheless believe it to be immortal. I wonder, is there like an OCR thing that I could get for my phone to grab that? And might I not already have one? You know what? Actually, I may already have one. Not there. Actually, can I retake that and turn off the flash? There we go. That is perhaps not actually doing OCR work. It's just a little scanner thing. Let's see here. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is boring for those of you watching. Heck, you probably could have figured out exactly what this is before I do. Let's go on to the next text and see. From Sun Wei Yang to Arkady Chernyevsky. Subject names. Names are a funny thing. I remember how much we struggled to come up with a name for our project. All serious scientists name their projects by just translating them to Greek or Latin, right? Corpus made me think of some horrible disease, so we used the Greek word instead. Soma. Quite appropriate, but then since we needed corporate funding, we had to come up with a backronym. Corporations love backronyms, you know? They even sent us a list of buzzword-heavy suggestions to help us get started. Like self-sufficient, orthostatic modular android, sustainable, observant, mechanized anthropoid, skeuomorphic, omni-adaptable mobile anthropomaton. After a while we got frustrated, so we started getting silly. Saber-toothed, overexcited murder android, sentient orthopedic monkey automaton. Strange Olga's menacing assassinbot. Superb octopod marinades apelings. Satisfying overcooked mint alligator. Stinky ornithological mule alligator. Skroink oof minky ack. Stupid, obscure, meaningless acronym. In the end, we all ended up hating the name Soma just because we had so many fights about it with our sponsors. So when Alexander told that story about the Talos Principle, it caught on. I don't know whether it really fits, but I kind of like it. Yes, have access to the camera. And snapshot. Yep, that's pretty much right. Set up the language. It's English. Okay, I know exactly what OCR does. Wow. You suck. You suck, you stupid thing. Alright, well, fun. That's a loose end. We'll just... No, not that one. This one here. Oh, man. Come on. Five, 7, 2, 6, E. Start to see what this says. Return. Looks like that's another piece of partial text, probably. Oh, man. Nice glitch there, man. Let's continue our scan over here, and then I'm gonna cut this video. I really wish it was easier to get that stuff out of the game. Apparently I missed time capsule 4. Next time, we finish up the recorder. Thank you for joining me. This has been the Talos Principle, and I'm a Tray Smoke.